If you're working on chapter 2 in my course, you've probably done some half sun salutes throughout chapter 1. So in chapter 2, I wanted to introduce a variation of the half sun salute using chair pose. Chair pose is a really fantastic pose that helps to strengthen the legs and the butt, the glutes. And it's also a bit of a difficult pose, but the nice thing about chair pose is you can do it just sort of at whatever level feels okay. So just to show you before I start going over what the pose is or how to do it, chair pose is basically coming like this. So when you first start doing it, you just might be doing a micro bend in your knees, but it's a real strength posture for the legs, and it looks easier than it is, as you'll find as you get into it. But so we're gonna be doing some half sun salutes with chair pose and then holding it a bit at the end. But please make this practice your own. And yeah, so if it's tough, just do a micro bend in the knees or whatever feels right in your body. So jumping into it here. So starting off with the outsides of your feet roughly parallel to each other. It's really important as we're coming into chair pose that you do keep the outsides of the feet parallel to each other, and you want your knees tracking right over your feet. If your knees are splaying out to the side, it can put pressure on your knees. If it's comfortable in your body, it's actually a little bit easier to keep alignment in chair pose if you bring your feet together and your knees together, because they sort of help to really support each other. But if that doesn't work in your body, if your feet are apart, which is fine, just make sure that your knees are tracking straight forward and straight over your feet. So if your feet are turned out to the side, that's really going to start to put pressure there. So here we go. I'm going to put my feet together, toes together, heels are coming apart just a little bit. And just finding your feet on the ground. This might not work for you because feet together is a little bit harder to balance. Just closing your eyes, engage the thighs, engage the core, shoulders back and down. Catching your breath, finding your breath. So go ahead and blink your eyes open. Do a nice big inhale with me. Nice complete exhale. So this half sun salute starts off with chair pose. So turn your palms out, bend your knees, arms up overhead, and sinking your butt down. And let's go ahead and fold forward into a forward fold. So again, wherever you're coming in, this is fine. Hands to shins or knees, whatever this looks like in your body. Go ahead and inhale, flat back, as with the other half sun salute. Exhale, fold again. And then inhale back into chair pose. And exhale, hands to prayer. So that is a half sun salute with the chair pose variation. So the only real difference with this and the other half sun salute is the arms just come up overhead. And in this we come into chair pose instead. So I'm going to go through that a few times and then I'm going to hold it a bit at the end to really start to refine the posture a little bit. So hands to prayer, nice big inhale, nice complete exhale. Turning the palms out, inhale, arms up overhead, sinking the butt down. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back, hands to knees. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, chair. Turning the palms out, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands into your heart, into prayer. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, hands to prayer. Samastiti. Inhale, chair. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to do 2 more of those. So inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, chair. And exhale, hands to prayer. Last one. Inhale, chair. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale, hands to prayer, standing. Release your arms. Closing your eyes, catching your breath. So we're going to do one more chair pose here, just going over things a little bit. So inhaling, sweeping the arms up overhead in the chair pose. So if your feet are together, knees are coming together, that's great. If your feet are apart, make sure they're tracking straight over your feet. As you're in this pose, engage your core. So you don't want to be sticking your butt out too much. You don't want to be rounding your back too much. You want your back to be relatively straight here. And see if you can shift your weight back into your heels just a little bit. Which you'll notice as you do that, it really changes the way it feels in your legs. So see if you can move up and down in this pose just a little bit. So the further down you come, the more difficult it will be. Try to keep your core engaged as you're moving around a little bit. And go ahead and stand. Hands to prayer. Release your hands. Close your eyes. Catch your breath as I need to do. So there it is. So chair pose is tough. It's a really great pose though. It's really wonderful for strength, especially as we get older. It's wonderful to help us with balance because leg strength, strengthen the glutes is very, very important. Just help us be more comfortable and confident on our feet. So you will be seeing more of chair pose as well as this variation of the sun salute and other videos. So yeah, I hope that worked for you. And yeah, if it's difficult, again, you can start off doing chair pose, just doing a really tiny bend in the knees. Just make it work for you. Just make it steady and comfortable. Make sure that it doesn't feel like it's something that's creating tension in your body as you try out these things. So I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.